Hello, fellow lockdown people. Do you remember life before self-isolation and social distancing? I don't. Any Harry Potter fans out there? I salute you. I salute you. I'm the guy who queued up at midnight for every new Harry Potter book. I'll just assume you all wore your Gryffindor outfits for the films. For me, it was just the DVDs at home. I'm not that weird. Having said that, borrowing a neighbour's kid at midnight is right up there, isn't it? 2020 was going so well. I took my niece to see the Harry Potter play in London. Hope you watched it. Amazing. It was her birthday present. We both gave it a gazillion, trillion, billion out of 10. That's how good it was. And just as you're thinking sometimes, things don't get better than this. She bets me a fiver she knows more Harry Potter trivia than I do. I know what you're thinking. As it was her birthday, did I take pity on her? I'm not a monster. I bought her an ice cream with my winnings. Go on. She brought it on herself, guys. She brought it on herself. Fancy not knowing Hermione Granger's favourite spell. Before you say that's ridiculous, even an idiot knows that ridiculous is just a boggart banishing spell. Whereas Wingardium Leviosa, Hermione's favourite, requires a vigorous wrist movement, which is a lot more satisfying. Filth. I meant this kind of wrist movement. My wife is amazing. Alison gives me gentle reminders about things I'd rather avoid, like buying a 60th birthday card for my younger brother. So I popped into a gift shop in Oxford, came out with one Marauders map, 4 Gryffindor coasters, no card. I told my wife it was because I'm young at heart. She said it's because I'm an idiot at heart. She fails to understand how a grown man can be so obsessive about a magical teenage boy. I think I might need to rephrase that. So I'm young at heart, but conscious about age and mortality. For example, I had a bit of a downer in June last year when I realised I was celebrating the 40th anniversary of my 21st birthday party. A bit shit. My wife Alison will say things without realising just how funny they are. And my comedy mission is to write them down and then replay them to you guys. For example, we're in a cafe and I'm daydreaming about my death, as you do. And I notice out of the corner of my eye that she has a laser-like focus on my unfinished polenta cake. She's like a vulture in the sky, above a wounded wildebeest. That's how big a bit of cake it was. But I'm distracted. I've got to the bit where I'm getting cremated, and I'm loving the urn. It looks just like the Goblet of Fire. And then I notice the waiter lurking, and Alison waving them away, saying, "I'll hoover up his remains," which briefly scared the shit out of me until I realised she was talking about the polenta cake. It kicked off a bit when I told her about the urn, and she insisted I was having a gravestone because she had an epitaph in mind and needed a lot more space. To which I replied, "No way am I getting buried. I'm claustrophobic. I'm going out in style, baby. Highgate Cemetery, mausoleum, nice plinth, Goblet of Fire on the top." To which she replied, "Claustrophobic? You're going to be packed into a fucking urn, mate." Anyway, we are having the gravestone attached to the mausoleum. The plinth is non-negotiable. The Goblet of Fire is a no-brainer. And on the gravestone, my epitaph, in massive letters, "Grow up, Kieran. Oops, too late."